Hello, and welcome to another exciting video of The Sims 1 Legacy Edition. If you are new to the channel, welcome, and if you are a subscriber, welcome back. So today we're going to go back to the poor family. Okay, it did save my progress, I guess. Kinda, yeah, it did. Okay, cool. So I kind of played with him a little bit off-screen. It wasn't supposed to be off-screen, but it ended up being off-screen. I filmed it. Didn't like what I filmed, because it was mainly just me running around like a chicken with his head cut off, trying to find how to get him another star, and then I figured out how to do it, and it was a really boring video, so I'm going to reshoot it for you guys, so it's not so boring. So once again, we're going to be working to get his needs up. As you can probably see, if you've been following the channel, or the videos, or whatever, we have upgraded a little bit, since we last saw Timmy poor. He's still very poor. But he does have a few things that are a little bit better, because trying to get his needs up with things that were garbage was harder than getting a cat into a bathtub. I think, maybe. I've never tried to get a cat in a bathtub, but if you have, then it's probably not very easy. I assume cats still hate water, right? I don't know. It's 2025. Maybe they do, maybe they don't. Maybe cats have changed their idea too. Anyway, so we can't visit Studio Town for a little bit, so I guess we're just going to spend the first 10 minutes, or 5 minutes, however long it takes from day to turn into night, or whatever, for the next day to start, to go back to Studio Town. Because he might get overexposed. Yeah, have you ever heard of a celebrity being overexposed? I haven't. Stop cooking food and go get... It might be money. It might be money. It is money. Your receipt for cream of tuna casserole won an regional cook-off. You get $550. That's one thing about The Sims 1, is the developers knew how hard the game was. So they made up all these different scenarios so your Sims could get money, despite the fact they make literally no sense. Like, 5 minutes after moving into the house, your Sim apparently invested in stock, and they get $1,000, and then... I think the robber, he really pays up. Like, if he steals your stuff and the police get him, you get, like, I don't know, probably $4,000 or $5,000, maybe even, I think it might even be $10,000. I don't know. Yeah, he does have a burglar. Okay, at first I was talking about that, I'm like, hope he has a burglar. Yeah, so... burglars pay up, but they're pretty rare. I've only had one since I've started playing the Legacy Edition. Yeah. But we have some nice stuff that the burglar could steal, I suppose. You could take this. He broke into the sad little cottage. House is so depressing that developers didn't even want it to fully fit into the neighborhood. So we're just trying to keep his needs green as possible, make him as happy as possible. I should make a few more life improvements, though. I guess our next big move is going to be that. I know that's a lot to ask for, but he's definitely moved up in the world a little bit since we first moved in. I mean, granted, he was living with the worst objects in the world. Or objects you can buy, but... Oops, he's got manners. But we're going to take care of that. I'm going to put on a little cheat code that takes care of the business. So Timmy doesn't have to worry about that. Goodbye, bills. I don't have enough money to pay you, and while I'm at it, why don't I get rid of all this stuff, too? Now, this is kind of funny, because the developers actually put these bugs, whatever they are, cockroaches, in as a virtual reality headset, I guess because they didn't expect anyone to pick them up, and that's just what the game recognizes them as. Kind of a weird object to be called when they're bugs, but... I guess they didn't want to call the bugs in a computer game, because that might cause problems. Okay. So he has no friends, which might be an issue later. Do I need friends to land the best? Yeah, oh God, yeah, it's gonna come up eventually. I think. Now, I don't know if he can get a second star without friends. Oops, game froze there for a second. That was weird. Hopefully nothing got affected. I guess I'll see it in editing if it did. In which case you'll never see this video, but if you are seeing this video, then the little freeze or glitch, whatever that was on my end, not yours. Relax, your device, phone, whatever you're watching this on is fine. My computer just decided to have a seizure for a second. Freak out, but we're back. And if it screwed anything up in the video, then you're not going to see this video anyway, so. Alright. Now, he should be able to go back to Studio Town. Unless it's every 2 days. I think it's every... They don't want you to go every day. Okay, so we can go back to Studio Town. Awesome. Yes. And he's not in a very good mood, but hopefully that'll change because the room is bad, but that's okay. I think I went here last time. And... Yes, okay, perfect. So he needs this, and supposedly he can get another star. But this isn't GTA, so stars are good. And how many stars does he need? He can have 5 stars, I think? Yeah, something like that. So I think he needs someone to perform for, and the NPCs, unfortunately, have not spawned in yet, so there's no one to perform for, but Joanne likes him, and that's the only way you're going to make money, Timmy, so get back up there until you make some money. Perform for Joanne, a special set for her. Now, the star icon keeps appearing above his head, which, oh, okay, now you have an audience, and he just made $5, so... Well, back to just Joanne. I guess that's the only person we're performing for. Where are all the NPCs? Okay, is he, like, doing anything? Or he's making money, and the star icon keeps appearing above his head, so... You're gonna sit here and listen to this, Joanna, because you're the only way I'm getting my $5. And Mr. Paparazzi here, maybe you can help me out. Okay, well, she still likes him, but I feel like if his mood goes down, it's not gonna go well, so let's... If I could get the paparazzi to take a picture of me, that would definitely help. I probably should have just married a celebrity. No, hey, excuse me! Excuse me! I am an insider, and I will not be ignored. Put this on MTV. Or not MTV, I'm sorry. TMZ, you guys love this crap. Right? Yeah, there you go. Take that picture. Congratulations, Timmy Poor, due to your recent success in Studio Town. We are upgrading your standard on your star charts. You have gained a star level, which means I can be an actor, and I need to do all this stuff again. Awesome. Alright, well, how do you like that? 2-star name dropper. And they don't like that guy, but who cares? Because we're famous! Kind of. Hey, you know what? He can be on... I saw a guy in a cast, which means he can act. So let's go home, get your body up, save the game, because I don't want to lose this status of name drop. So he can be on the TV show Sims Anatomy, or Sims of Our Lives. I'm assuming it's drama. Soap opera. It'd be cool if your sim could watch themselves on TV and you could see them on TV. Alright, well, I do want to save, and then I'll come back to this house, because I don't want to lose this progress. Alright. And oops, let's forget about that and answer the phone, because we might be another in luck. Another lucky day. That didn't make any sense, but I meant to say another lucky day. More luck in the day, whatever. Just might be money. It's always money, right? Wrong number, sorry. Okay. Yeah, it seems like the Legacy Edition does not want to give you money as much as the original games did. I know they changed... I feel like they changed a few things in the Legacy Edition. I know the internet button unfortunately went away, that used to take you to the Sims 1 website. And they used to have some really cool stuff on the Sims 1 website. You could download fan-made stuff, and there had some cool content. I think, yeah, some of it you can even import, like, houses. I think the White House was one of them, and the current administration at the time, in 2000 or 2001, was in there. And, I think they had a beanbag chair, I remember, and you could have different TVs, different beds, and stuff the expansion packs didn't come with, and it was all fan-made. It was pretty cool. And then I think some of it maybe the developers made, but it's just free, cool stuff. And obviously, if you didn't have the expansion packs, it was a nice thing. But luckily, I always did have the expansion packs, thanks to my older sister. But that's another story. Okay, so social is doing decent enough. The hard part's going to be keeping him in the green long enough that we can get back to Studio Town and star in our little soap opera, or whatever we're going to do. This is the farthest I've ever made it with a sim in Studio Town. Usually I could barely get 1.5 stars, and now we've made it up to Name Dropper. What is Name Dropper? Let's find out. You've arrived at the understanding that being a star is hard. Pump up your body. Oh, yeah, right. He's supposed to work on his body. Oops. Alright, go work on your body, and then get you in shape. I guess that's what we should have been doing. And then he needs to work on his charisma. Okay, so let's just fast forward this. First, presentation skills. Okay, so we got that. Now, creativity. And if there's enough happiness left, you can work on your charisma and then get back down there, and we'll get you in front of a camera. Alright, so sleep you go. And we'll work on your hunger. The thing I do like about Studio Town is you seemingly don't need friends to move up. I think it would help, but you can still move up without having friends. I don't really know any other career track you can do that in. Oops. While you're happy, let's practice speech. I forgot they could brush their teeth in this game, too. Because that's something they literally never do, which they don't have any candy, so I don't know what difference, or soda or anything like that, so I don't know why brushing their teeth would matter. Okay, so we don't have anyone to socialize with here, but that's okay, because we're going to go to Studio Town and drop some names, be a cool guy. We're going to be like a clown in a birthday hat at Studio Town. Big man on campus. Alright, and we're going to Studio Town, where we are popular. And while you're waiting for the cab to show up, you can go to the bathroom again. Yes, okay. And he did not go to the... Did he go to the bathroom? I don't know. Alright. Now we are famous, kind of. I guess we can go here. I think this is where the TV studio is. I think. There's TV studios everywhere, right? Maybe? Am I wrong? Oh, don't tell me I'm wrong. I'm wrong, aren't I? There's no TV studio here. Damn it. Okay, go somewhere else. How do I get the Dodge Viper to pick me up? That'd be kind of cool. I mean, I'm a name dropper now. Shouldn't I have a Dodge Viper picking me up? The TV is still playing. I think I left the house too early or whatever. I can still hear that stupid cartoon channel in the background. So that's, I'm sure, exciting for everyone. Get that 2003 SUV out of the way. So I think... I gotta remember, where is... Okay, I think I see the little, like, studio here. Okay. This looks promising. Can I do the Dracula scene? That looks... The Dracula scene being this thing? Oh, no, never mind. Okay, let's do the emergency scene, since that's... Yeah, that's what they have up there, so I guess that's what I'm supposed to do. So hopefully his mood doesn't affect the scene. So I guess we're gonna... Sorry, kid. Oh, are you serious, dude? Okay, well, I can do something, right? Commercial. I can do a commercial for a hospital. You couldn't sell candy to a baby. So, let's try it again. Okay, well, he can do that, right? I mean, he's got to be able to do something. Ah, for God's sakes. Is it because his star level isn't good enough, or... I mean, am I just not hitting the right thing? You're too tall for the part? Okay, so we can only do commercials, which is okay, because I think maybe his mood isn't good enough. I don't know. At least the guy's nice. Most of the time, they're just like, hey, get out of here, you suck. They're not even nice to me, they're just rude. It might be because he's in a really bad mood, but... Alright, let's see. Tom View, let's see. Not bad, kid. You're on your way to the top. Alright, so they like that. You know what? I'll take it. He did a commercial. Let's go home. Did he make any money from it? I don't know if he did or didn't, but... Apparently I need another star level. Why don't they just make it go up by star? Instead of just doing this 2.5 star, star and a half, star and a quarter. Just let me get a star and then move up. Tommy Poor has had a very bad upbringing, and it's still not over yet. Now he's going to go to downtown and be like, yeah, you see that commercial? I was in that. He's a big celebrity now, big man on campus. Now, this is very misleading because I thought that meant he could actually do something other than... Oh, yeah, I can get money from selling the books. A commercial. I thought it meant he would be like on some big show, but I guess I was wrong. Alright, why don't you go deal with your needs, then we'll... You know what? Forget the shower, take a bath. I can fulfill 2 needs that way. You'd actually fulfill 3 if you wanted to go to the bathroom, which is kind of gross. Especially since you just went number 2, so that'd be really gross. Forget I said that. Social still needs to be fulfilled. Fun, you know what? Maybe I can sell more bugs. Those are bugs, right? Yeah. Okay, so as long as I keep getting bugs, I can make enough money to get a better TV. Right? Yeah. Of course, social's gonna suck wind for the rest of my life, but whatever, we'll deal with that as it comes. I probably should send him downtown, but he's moving up in the world. He's a name dropper. He's got $2,000 in his bank account. It's more than he's ever had in his entire life of 2 weeks. But he is moving up in the world. That's all that matters. And then we're going to sit here and watch him sleep, eat, and watch TV for the rest of his life. Okay, well, I don't think anything else is really going to happen in this video. I won't play him again until next week, or maybe tomorrow, or whenever I feel like uploading another video. But thank you for watching. If you enjoyed what you saw, leave a like. Comment, even if you didn't. It always helps the channel. Whatever you feel like doing. Yeah. Thanks for watching. Have a good day. Bye.